Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Today's video is a pretty serious video. You've read the title and hopefully you've kept up with the news story. If you have not, we're talking about net neutrality and what it is, why it's important, why it matters to you, why it matters to me, and especially why it could matter to some of us as a reseller community or as an online business owner, whether you're a seller or you own a website or whatever you do, you're a YouTuber, content creator, it could affect everyone, millions of people. So what is net neutrality? If you've been living under a rock, net neutrality is basically the principle of the internet that's been in existence for as long as I know, that says when you get on the internet, when you or I get on the web, no matter what our service provider is, some of us have Verizon, some of us have Comcast, some of us like myself have Frontier or Cavalier, or whoever Bright House, your internet provider is. When you get on your computer, when you jump on here and you access a website, whatever your choice of website is, whether you like YouTube or metadata or eBay or Amazon, you like them all, you are going to get the exact same experience, the exact same speed. No one is going to control what or how your internet works because you like one website over another. Now, obviously we pay for certain speeds of our internet to come in, but if a million people on my internet company, which happens to be Frontier, are paying for 50 gigs of speed, we're going to get, or 50 megs of upload, we're gonna get that same thing. We're not going to be punished because I like eBay and you like Amazon, or I like YouTube and you like Netflix, or whatever. It's all the same, it's all neutral. So today, the government, led by this guy, which I don't even know how to say his name. What is it, like Ajit Pai or something? It's A-J-I-T-P-A-I. He is the head of the Federal Communications Commission, which is the FCC. They are in charge of policing the internet and all that sort of stuff, media and whatever. So Ajit Pai is the chief chairman of the FCC, and he is a Trump appointee. And he also happens to be a former lawyer for Verizon, go figure. And he today decided that they were going to repeal net neutrality. They're going to get rid of it. So why is that bad? What is going to happen now? So basically, long story short, now that there's no controls over making everything an even level platform, even level playing field, companies like Comcast, let's say that they made a deal with, and we'll just create, I don't know, another video sharing platform. Was there MetaCafe is like a video sharing platform? I'm not really sure. Let's say that they hate YouTube and they're trying, AT&T has got a deal with MetaCafe and trying to get them up, trying to make them, more popular. You as an AT&T internet customer log into YouTube, all of a sudden YouTube runs really, really slow. AT&T says we are going to slow down access to YouTube. So all of their customers no longer can watch YouTube because it's just too slow. So they have to, what do? They either have to change internet companies, which is a huge hassle, or they just have to start watching MetaCafe, the company that AT&T is trying to push up because maybe AT&T has a business deal with them. Or maybe AT&T or Comcast make a deal with Amazon to start blowing Amazon up. We're gonna get a piece of Amazon's pie. In return, you need to slow eBay down. So now all of a sudden we can't get on eBay. We can't upload our photos. This is what's happening. This is what this law going away, in theory, I'm not saying these exact examples will happen, but that's what could happen now that there are no laws in place stopping the ISPs, the internet service providers, from slowing you down or throttling you. It's similar to the people that had their cell phones throttled for a while. When you used up too much gigs or too much space, they would slow you down. Well, this doesn't require you to overuse or go over your minutes or your overage. This is simply Comcast doesn't like X website, it's now slowed down. Comcast doesn't like Netflix, they're working with Hulu. Your Netflix will no longer work on your computer or through your internet or Wi-Fi. Kaboom! Can you imagine waking up one day and nothing in Netflix would open simply because your internet provider hates Netflix or because they have a deal with a competitor? That's not fair. They get paid for providing us the internet. They don't get paid for providing us and then determining what we see or don't see. And that's the problem. There have been so many people that have come out to get this. It's, Philip DeFranco and Boogie2988 and Casey Neistat and all these people have spoken out about it, and it's terrible. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna leave some links where you can do some future research, and you can write into your congressmen and your lawmakers, because they are certainly going to try to fight this. I just don't know with what luck, because the FCC commissioner has laid down the law, and he's in a pretty high position, but we've got to fight back against him. So the other issue I have with this is that that guy happens to be an ex-lawyer for Verizon. So you're telling me that he doesn't have connections still back to Verizon, who is an internet FiOS service provider? If you don't think he's getting kickbacks and getting paid, you're insane. There is some incentive for him to do this, and it's not common sense, I promise you. I believe that he's getting something out of this, and I hope to God he is, and I hope to God when it comes out, he gets arrested for like taking bribes or something. I pray. This guy is a flat out idiot, and that's my opinion. Take it to the bank. He can kick this video off, I don't care. So, essentially, that's what net neutrality is. If you don't understand it, comment down below. I'll help you some more. Basically, I'm just scrolling through. I'm going to link this story that I've got here. And so it talks about it being important for businesses and up-and-coming startups and all that stuff. And so the other thing that can happen is that the ISPs could charge companies like YouTube and say, hey, if you don't want us to slow down your service, pay us $10 million a year. Now, companies like YouTube and Google and Facebook and Amazon and eBay, they've got deep pockets. They probably could pay it. It's not fair that they're going to have to pay it, but they could pay it to continue their speeds at normal. But we all know that that cost, if they decided to pay the ISPs, they're gonna pass that cost on to us. So it's going to affect us and cost more money, one way or the other. They may even implement individual services like, okay, so for 50 bucks a month, you can have your normal internet, everything's good, but X is gonna be slowed down. If you don't want us to slow everything down, well, that's gonna cost $75 a month. So you can see how the cost, these large companies, there's no way they're gonna absorb this and not pass it on. So it is going to cause you to have to pay more unless somebody repeals this or fights back. This guy, Ajit pie in the face idiot, needs to be stopped. And I think this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I don't even know how this became a thing or how, I mean, obviously it's money. He's being bribed. There's no other explanation. So check it out. Let me link everything down below. Watch some videos, read up on this, do your own research, not just through me, but I'm gonna put some good stories up. These are very unbiased stories. These are from just people that don't really have a horse in the race. They just understand how stupid this is. So tell me what you think. Leave comments below, ask questions, whatever you got. It's depressing news. I hate it. And hate that I had to do a video on it because I didn't want this to pass, but I knew as soon as they let him in that it was gonna happen. So you can also check some of your bigger YouTubers and big social media followers on Instagram, Twitter. They've all done stories about it, the people with millions. So go check them out as well. You can get some more information. In the meantime, I'll let you guys get to the comment section, and I'll see you again at 9. It's Thursday, live show, 9 p.m. So we got about 3.5 hours. I'll see you all then. Until then, have a wonderful night, and till next time.